Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Stacie. I'm excited because today's video we're going to be in the kitchen making some yummy and simple holiday treats. So if you are looking for that last minute gift idea to give to a neighbor, a friend, or even your kids' teacher, this is a perfect homemade holiday treat. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and get to making these yummy holiday goodies. So here's just an overview of all of the ingredients that I will be using in today's video. So for today's video, I'm starting out with the easiest one, which are these turtles. You simply buy a big pack of the Rolos and the instructions are actually on the back. So you want to preheat your oven at 250 degrees and then lay out all of your pretzels. I'm using the mini twists, but the little squared pretzels work great too. My store was just out of them. Then you're going to unwrap each Rolo and place it onto the pretzel. And then you're going to bake for 3 to 5 minutes. So just keep an eye on it. And you want to make sure you're using a non-stick surface. So I got these little silicone mats off of Amazon, but you can also use parchment paper as well. I ended up cooking mine for about 4 minutes and they came out nice and soft and they look like this. Then you're going to just simply place the pecans onto the Rolos and smush it down just a little bit. These couldn't be any easier to make and they are a huge hit. So I highly recommend these as a holiday treat. Moving on to these candy cane bites, I pretty much made these the same way. And for these I used the candy cane Hershey Kisses. I didn't make quite as many. And I did these for about 4 minutes and they came out a lot softer, as you can see here. So you might want to do those for a little bit less, but they were fine. And then I just put an M&M on top of each one and then immediately stuck these into the fridge to cool. Now moving on to my personal favorites are these peanut butter bites, also known as Buckeye Balls. So for this recipe you will need 4 cups of powdered sugar, a half a cup of butter, 1.5 cups of peanut butter, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm just starting out by putting in the stick of butter and the 1.5 cups of peanut butter and giving that a good mix with my hand mixer, but you can certainly use a KitchenAid if you have that. Once the peanut butter and butter are mixed well, you're just going to stir in the teaspoon of vanilla. And now you're going to slowly incorporate the 4 cups of the powdered sugar. Now this is up to you, but this recipe was pretty sweet, so maybe cut back to 3.5 cups of the powdered sugar. It did say to mix it until creamy, and it actually never got creamy, as you will see. It was rather lumpy, but the dough did stick together. I just had to knead it in my hand a little bit more. So again, totally depends on how sweet you like these. Then you're going to form little balls and place them on a non-stick surface, and then it's best to let these freeze for about 20 to 30 minutes before dunking in chocolate. While these were freezing, I went ahead and moved on to the Oreo truffles, so that is what we are going to do next. So for this recipe, you will need a whole pack of Oreos and 1 box of cream cheese. It actually calls for 36 Oreos, so because I had the family size, I went ahead and left some out. And here I'm just using my food processor to blend these up. It just made it a whole lot easier, but if you do not have a food processor, you can put all your Oreos in a Ziploc bag and crush it up that way. We've done that as well, and then you just mix in the cream cheese by hand. But if you are using a food processor like I am, it will kind of form one big ball, and so when that got to that point, I went ahead and took it out and put it on a plate and then rolled these up. When I was done with that, I went ahead and stuck these in the fridge just to let them cool. These do not get hard like the peanut butter balls, but they just stay nice and cool because of the cream cheese. Then I just used the almond bark that I got from Walmart, which was really inexpensive, and melted it as per the directions on the back. I just melted it in the microwave, and then I took a toothpick and dunked each of these little balls into the dark chocolate and the white chocolate. You can get creative and festive with these. With some of the Oreo truffles that I dunked in the white chocolate, I actually rolled around and crushed candy cane, which made them nice and festive. So you can do stuff like that as well. It does take 2 hands because they tend to get a little stuck in the chocolate. So when you're done, you just set them down on the sheet to cool, and you can place them back in the fridge, and they store well in the fridge. So that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Maybe it's given you some ideas and some fun treats to make with your family, for friends, neighbors, teachers. And like I said, these are all really delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to join my YouTube family, and I wish all of you and your family a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. See my little Santa shirt? Under $5 at Sam's Club. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.